Welcome back to Trove One, everybody. I'm going to give you another quick product kind of review and informational thing here. And this is going to be on this awning that we use right here. This is the SJK Roadhouse tarp. I think Kelty may make one similar, or maybe a couple other manufacturers that make something similar to this. This goes onto the back of like a vehicle, or in our case a camper, and then you've got different options on extending it out. So it's got 3 buckles up here. You can buckle it to your roof rack, whatever you got up here, and then these sides wrap around, and I tie them around my wheel right here. And then that just allows me to open up the hatch on the back and have this awning over the top. Kind of wraps down on the sides a little bit. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ropes that are directly attached here, and then we've got this one that's doubled up that ties to the top of this pole. You can also, it has 2 poles with it, so you can change the configuration and put the poles here and here, and that raises this up more, and it doesn't have as much of a pitch to it. So you'd have a pole here and here, and it would open it up. We usually use that when we're using it for like protection from sun a little bit more, and then when it's cold or rainy, we drop it like this so it sheds water better. You got more of a pitch to it, TP style. So this keeps you out of the rain. It also helps block the wind because it drops down low. It's actually nice that it drops down low, but you do have to duck under it when you're walking in and out. But in the cold, we'll have our big oven, stove and stuff here, and we can set that up under here, and it helps hold some of that heat in when we're cooking. So it actually warms up significantly under here, helps block some of the breeze. Now this thing is about 12 feet long, I think. So it does come out here pretty far, further than a lot of your typical like 180 awnings and things like that. It comes off the back a pretty good distance. You can see how far it comes out, which is nice. You get pretty good coverage. For our family, it's still getting kind of small, but it does house our kitchen pretty good. We can have the table here. We usually have our fridge here, and we can have our dual slide. We've got all of our drawers, and then we'll have the oven, big stove right here. So it works well for housing our kitchen. So we really like it. I'll say the biggest downside is you have to stake this thing down. So it takes a little bit of time to set it up. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stakes. And I usually have 2 people. So I'll hook it up to the camper. Then I'll have somebody hold this pole and hold this up while I get these stakes in the ground. And then we're good to go. So with 2 people, setup is quick and easy. It's really compact, which is nice. It bundles down into 2 little kind of small tent sized bags. So it does pack down. It's pretty light. The pole is pretty heavy duty. It is a pretty thin material. It's kind of like a classic tent type material, not super thick, but that's part of the reason it's very light and easy to do this way. It's not a heavy canvas. So we've been really happy with it. We bought it used. We got a few pinholes in it now, so it does leak water in a couple spots, but it's been really good for us in the style. Since we have, you know, a vehicle conversion camper, it works well. So if you're doing a vehicle or maybe a teardrop style camper or something like that with kind of a hatch and a kitchen in the back, this is a really good addition. So that is the SJK Roadhouse tarp awning. So if you're thinking about getting something like this, that's kind of how it works. And if you've seen some of our videos or you watch some more of ours in the future, you'll see that we use this not every time we go, because sometimes we don't want to fool setting it up. A lot of times in the summer we don't. We set it up when we want to get out of the sun, the rain, or in the cold. So that's the SJK Roadhouse tarp. So keeping it brief and short, we're out here camping right now. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.